the next contestant on the...
Her parenting's not right.
So is that what we're doing now? Letting 5-year-old shaved grown woman vagina?
Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So as usual, my disclaimer, please, this video is strictly for educational purposes. Do not go searching out anybody that I talk about in this video. Don't send them any form of hate comment, threats, or violence. This channel does not support any of that. So today's video is just something that left me in shock. Everybody has been talking about it. It's made it from Instagram to TikTok to X, Twitter, to Facebook. Everybody is talking about it. It's made its way all the way from America to the Caribbeans to Africans. Everybody is talking about it because it is just outrageous. So apparently a woman who is a licensed cosmetologist in Memphis in America made an Instagram post where she was actually proudly talking about her daughter giving Brazilian waxes to grown women. You know what, let me just go ahead and play some videos that better explain everything in detail so you guys can understand what we're dealing with here.
An update about the Memphis mom who made her 9-year-old perform Brazilian wax on adult women for 10 hours and then posted it on social media.
It shows a young girl performing body waxing services on a nude woman. It is outraging people, not just here in Memphis, but across the country right now.
Like anybody that was in there should be registered as a...
In the post, the mother shared pictures of her daughter performing waxing services on adults' privates and said, "When I'm passing down deeds to my creations, she helped me wax 24 clients from 7 in the morning to 5 in the evening and made over $700. The Memphis Police Department has launched an investigation and is urging everyone who downloaded the photos to delete them immediately and refrain from sharing them. The mother hasn't responded yet or answered her phone or door. But what do you think about this? Make sure to like and follow to stay updated on this case.
Why would you think that in what world, especially the world we're in, that would be okay to expose your child to adult stuff?
Now, I've watched so many videos about it. Some people are saying that this baby girl in question is 5. Some people are saying she's 6. Some people are saying 7. Some people are saying even 9 years old. But judging by this little feed that I see in these pictures, in this screenshot of the little girl and her mother, of course, you guys, her face is out there if you really look for it. But please, I would encourage us not to go searching for this little girl's face. Let us protect her identity and her innocence. And if you see the pictures, please do not repost them. Do not share them. So I'm not going to be sharing any pictures of this girl waxing the women that her mother posted on the internet. We're not going to do that, okay? But judging by how little this girl's feet is, that girl is within the age of 5 and 6, in my opinion. And I saw another video that confirmed that she is about 5 years old and she is in kindergarten. Oh my. Kindergarten. That little girl is 5 and is in kindergarten. Let that sink in. I have a lot to say. But before then, let me just go right ahead and play people's reaction to this whole mess.
Honestly, I don't even know how to start, so I'm gonna start that way. What is wrong with some of y'all parents? Jazzy body, I'm talking about you specifically today. Now, I'm minding my black-owned business on TikTok today, and I come by a live of them talking about a little girl doing body waxes, doing bikini waxes. And you know, you can't believe everything you hear on TikTok, so you know, I start an investigation like I always do. Someone told me to go over to Twitter. When I tell you what I saw on Twitter, I could never even repost. So this licensed cosmetologist, Jasmine Moss, who's licensed out of Tennessee, posted several videos and photos on her IG and on Twitter of her daughter waxing her clients. Hoo-ha. She then went on to say that she was teaching her child a skill. This baby can't be over 7 or 8 years old. I'm gonna share this screenshot that Jasmine posted. It says, Miss Chloe did her thing today. She literally helped me wax 24 clients starting from 7:25 to 5 p.m. She made a total of $744, and I'm going to put the money towards whatever her future dreams and aspirations are. So first things first, you should lose your license expeditiously. Any esthetician knows that you're not allowed to allow unlicensed people to work on clients, especially children. The photos that Jasmine posted on her Instagram, I can't post them on TikTok because I would violate community guidelines. But I will describe what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing a little girl waxing a client with the client's legs up, hoo-ha out. There are hairy strips of wax to the right, and when I say legs up, like little girl was right there. There's another photo on Jasmine's Instagram of another client laying down. So the original one I showed you that we blocked out, these aren't being blocked. Hoo-ha is just out. And then Jasmine, you said on this post of your little girl waxing hoo-has, when I say I'm passing down deeds and LLC and to my creative daughter, you can pass down deeds and LLCs without having her do this. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is this child abuse? Oh, why did I even ask that question? It is. It is. And Jasmine, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I really do support parenting classes, but you need a whole lot more than parenting classes if you even did this in the first place. I would say do better, but some of y'all just don't deserve children. I don't got no light to shine on this one, so we gonna be dim. Shine that dim ass light.
Somebody please call the fucking police on this hoe. Please, now, today. I'm not standing for it. This is the most disgusting thing, and it's going to lead to a lot of terrible shit in the future. Not only is she a sorry mother who allowed 24 grown women to open their legs, grown sick women, okay? I shouldn't have to put into words to y'all how sick it is to have a 5-year-old waxing grown women, okay? Just like in the movie Precious, when she said, come help mama, y'all don't see how sick that is? And for her to be waxing these other women, y'all need to understand that she was probably waxing her mother first, okay? She literally pimped this child out to 24 sick adult women who wanted to have a child touching their private parts. I don't care how y'all put it. 24 women in one day from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., which no child at 5 years old should be waxing coochies, grown women coochies, even around adult private parts. From 7 to 5 p.m. Why does this child have a full-time job? A job exploiting her. If this was a man, okay, and what's terrible is that the mother posted a picture of a grown woman with her legs cocked all the way back like this, with her child standing right there. So the proof is on the internet. If the police do not lock her up and get a list of all the clients who were in her office on this date that she posted this post and arrest them as well, is no hope in this world. If y'all continue to go to and support this woman business, y'all are terrible people, because this is disgusting, y'all. If it was grown men coming in there to get waxed, it would be no debate about whether this was wrong or not. And I'm sick of y'all trying to act as if women are not abusers when they are. They are, okay? Mentally, this little girl could be so messed up to where real predators in the community, right? Not ones who just comfortable coming and pay the money to do it and claiming it's for a business. But the ones who not comfortable, they will go find this little girl and say, oh, well, she does waxes. What, by the time she's 10, oh, she one of the best waxers in the city. Now she's doing private sessions for grown women. And they telling her, no, touch me like this, touch me like that. Let's talk bluntly about it. Now she's used to adults opening their legs and putting it in their face. And that's just the bottom line. This is some sick shit. And this bitch need to be locked up. She done deleted her page. She done whatever. Her name is Jasmine Moss. And Jasmine, I want you to know, I don't care how you try to justify it. What you did is wrong. You are a terrible mother. You are a sick bitch. And your child will be traumatized. If she's not yet traumatized, you have opened the door for her to be traumatized. You had no business allowing her to wax private parts when she could have done legs, armpits, face, anything. She could have waxed the hair right on the belly. Everybody grow belly button hair. You telling me you really thought it was a good idea and you didn't see nothing wrong with her waxing adult private parts? And it just hurt me so deeply, because I have a 4-year-old daughter and I cannot imagine her hand being anywhere near an adult's private parts. Like, are you fucking serious right now?
So you let your daughter wax a bunch of strangers' vaginas? It's crazy how many things people would actually get away with, how many things that could be deemed crimes that people could get away with if they didn't feel the need to post about it on the internet, because a lot of people got this mentality of, well, if I didn't post it, it didn't happen. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a bunch of crimes going on. Your daughter worked a typical 9-to-5 shift. Ain't that breaking child labor laws if she's 5 years old? And also you're getting your child, you're getting a child to perform services on people's private areas. Does that not sound like sexual exploitation of a minor? Now, if somebody called them people and you go one way and your daughter go another way, You can't be mad at nobody but yourself because you did that. Because y'all always got to prove something and get some sort of validation from the internet. But your ass gonna end up locked up. And to the people who think that it would have been different if it was her doing it to a man or if it was a little boy, no, it wouldn't. It's all the same. You just want it to be different, but it's all the same.
Have y'all seen this? On behalf of all of the estheticians in the world, we do not condone this behavior. Jasmine, I understand that you wanted to pass down your deeds and LLCs, as you say in your post, but this is not the way to do it. You could have had baby girls sweeping them up on the floor, taking out the trash, refilling the applicator sticks, passing out aftercare, giving high fives, but you thought that maybe allowing her to get between a grown woman's legs and wax her poom poom was the move? And it wasn't just one, which is bad enough, it was 24. 24 dingbats agreed to this. And then since we are part of Post Everything, you posted because you thought it was a good thing. And now you tried to delete it, but she wasn't quick enough. Because it went from Instagram to Twitter. You know, Twitter ate you up. To Facebook, to TikTok. Now, all of your licensing information is all over social media. They're calling the people on you. The police is going to be at your door with DCFS. So you can lose your child, your licenses, your deeds, and all your LLCs. And for the 24 dingbats that agreed to this, y'all need to go to jail too. Because I can't even fathom what the conversation was. Like, Jasmine opened the door for you and you like, hey boo, and she's like, hey boo, my 7-year-old gonna wax you today. And the dingbat goes, okay, what? That sound right to you? Y'all not safe. I'm gonna go, but y'all be safe.
You're not seeing the video of a mother who let her daughter wax 24 grown women for 10 hours shift, or full shift, of 5-year-old girl. Then she talking about passing it down. Passing down what? I hope somebody beat that woman in her hometown. I hope she go to prison and they beat her there, because that is pure molestation. Are you serious? And then she bragging about it on social media. Social media can make some people, they can't even think about the children's safety. Because what will make you in the right state of mind to post that on the social media? What you think it was going to do? She make her daughter work for her almost 9-10 hour shift, talking about she makes $744. Are you serious? And you didn't even buy her shoes, you didn't even buy her red clothes. Some people, they get wicked.
In all of my years of doing TikTok, today was the first day I received a system notification from TikTok saying that there was an abnormal amount of harsh comments in the comment section under the very first video that I made. And they were advising me to turn on different kind of filters because of how bad they were. Between some of y'all saying that there is nothing wrong with, apparently the girl is 7, saying that there's nothing wrong with a 7-year-old giving adult women waxes, and the other portion of y'all that are starting to be racist. It's a mess. There's a conversation that needs to be had in my community. I'm not going to have that right now because there's too many outside people trying to have opinions on our inside conversation. So I'm going to hold off on that. But let me move on because there's a couple of things I want to touch on. A lot of y'all are using the excuse of the girl and the women having the same body parts to say that it's okay. Do y'all not know what you're doing when you say that? Any of those women could have been predators, but you don't consider that because you're just thinking, oh, well, they got the same stuff, so it really shouldn't matter. And even if they aren't predators, it doesn't matter because grown women should not be getting waxed by 7-year-olds. Y'all tend to think that women cannot be predators just as much as men can, and that's an issue. And now that I bring up men, let me also say that if that little girl would have waxed at least one man, y'all would have had a problem with it. Then y'all would have said something. But the thing is, there is no difference because she still would have waxed genitals. You have had men and women book services with adult providers, and they were predatory. They were predatory towards those providers. So when you have a woman letting the world know that she let her 7-year-old daughter wax adults, their genitals, what do you think is going to happen? There's going to be a crowd of weird people that take advantage of that. Now, if this is about teaching her business, you want to know what we did when I was that age? World's finest chocolates, Girl Scout cookies. That's what we were selling. That's what we were doing. When I was in high school, I made cookie sandwiches, baked some chocolate chip cookies, put some icing on there, wrapped it up in saran wrap, and I sold it. That's kid friendly. That is child appropriate. Oh, I'm not shocked some people are responding the way that they are. I'm astounded by how many people are trying to justify that and thinking that it's okay. And a lot of y'all are trying to hit this Uno reverse where you're saying that we're sexualizing what's happening, and getting waxed is not a sexual thing. It's not inherently sexual. at all. It is a problem when a 7-year-old, when a minor is waxing adults. The fact that y'all do not see that as troubling is an issue.
I'm not jumping on the bandwagon with this esthetician allowing her daughter to wax clients, but I feel like, I would never do it. I have 3 daughters and a son. My oldest is 15. I don't even allow her to be in the room when I'm actually waxing my clients. But as an esthetician and as a black esthetician at that, I feel like we should more call on our sister and ask her, what was she thinking, rather than blasting her. Allow those other people to do it because they want to make a mockery of her. But we, as in this industry, we should be more willing to contact her and say, hey, what's going on, sis? What happened? Why are you doing that to the baby? You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we bashing her as estheticians as well? Like, I thought this was a sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know in our industry, you can't trust a soul. Like, seriously, you really cannot trust a soul, because it's like everybody is waiting for your downfall, and that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when we all graduate together, or we celebrate together, whatever the case is, and we see this one doing good and we see that one doing good and whatever, and we're sitting there, it's like we're plotting to see when are they gonna mess up. They need to mess up, and as soon as they mess up, we celebrate it, and we post it all over social media because we want this person to be locked down and this and that and the other. Allow those other people to do it. We as estheticians, we supposed to come together. We supposed to be like, yo, Jazz, what's going on? I don't know her personally, but I just feel like we should reach out to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I know right now she feels like shit, because she probably wasn't really thinking. In her mind, she's thinking to help her daughter, in early in her career, which I find it's a little too early now. But why bash her like that? Like, damn, y'all can't just send her a private message like, hey girl, whatever. Why is us as estheticians sitting there trying to repost videos and doing all that type of stuff? And especially people who have a platform, a big platform at that, to be sitting there and bashing this girl and talking about, oh, I'm leaving this right here. No, y'all use y'all platform for the wrong things, and that's how y'all love clout chasing. Like, I can't stand some of y'all.
So many things are going through my mind just thinking about this whole thing, picturing the scenario, and everything is wrong about this whole situation. First of all, the mother has failed that girl. That girl has no business being in that kind of place of business where women are going, getting undressed and lying down in a very vulnerable, exposing position. That is for grown folks' eyes only. And she's comfortable bringing her 5-year-old to her place of work. Not only doing that, but letting her actually participate, go touching these women's private parts, go actually waxing these women's private parts. And she did 24 people. That definitely doesn't sound like it was the first time. So she's had that baby doing that, and we only got to hear about it this time because the mother was comfortable and proud enough to actually post it on her Instagram. And the fact that she posted it means she sees nothing wrong. She's not even scared about if it's appropriate for a child to be doing that. She's not even scared about if it's going to put her on the radar of the CPS, if it's going to actually put her at risk of her child being taken away from her. She's not scared about if it is morally right. She's not even scared about the possible negative impact it could have. Maybe her license could be taken away from her because her daughter is obviously not a licensed esthetician. So the daughter doesn't even have a right doing what she did. And for the fact that it is a 5-year-old child, she posted that thing fully oblivious of the possible negative impacts of her posting it. She posted it probably believing there was nothing wrong with it, and it makes me wonder how many more things she might have put that little girl through, or how long this has been going on. As a regular folk, you guys, I don't wax. because I think I've not gotten used to the idea of lying down and opening my hoo-ha for a stranger to come and just, do whatever in there. Maybe sometime in future I might be comfortable doing that, but for now I've never done that. So if I feel that way about waxing, how much more an adult who's going to lie down and let a baby, a 5-year-old child, go do something? Whew. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated. Don't we care about our children's innocence anymore? First of all, why is a child even working from the hours of 7 to 5? 7 to 5, working on 24 women. There have been questions of child labor. There have been questions of child pornography. Pornography, replace the C with a P. You guys, there's some words I cannot just say freely on YouTube, so please bear with me. There's been questions of child abuse, SA. Even the 24 women who let themselves be touched inappropriately by a baby are also under fire at this point. The police have actually gotten involved. Let me just play some updates.
I knew it. I knew the police was going to get involved in this story. So remember yesterday, we were talking about that mom, esthetician, who had her daughter working on full-grown adults. Yeah, her. So the Memphis police have put out a statement. If you don't remember the story, let me catch you up to speed. So this mom, by the name of Jasmine Moss, has a esthetician waxing service. And she had posted some images of people getting waxed. Funny enough, she then boasted that her daughter was doing all the work. In the caption below, she said she, being her daughter Chloe, literally helped me wax 24 clients from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and made $744. Now, the Memphis police said enough is enough. So they posted this on their Facebook page, and they said that the Memphis Police Department's Internet Crimes Task Force has been made aware of those images going viral. So a joint investigation is underway by the Memphis Police Department and the Department of Child and Family Services. Do not screen save or forward those images to law enforcement or anyone. If you're going to create a story with them, you have to redact all of that. All of it has to be redacted. Because why are people sharing that without redacting it? That's neither here nor there. If there's any further complaints related to this incident, can please be referred to the Center of Missing and Exploited Children's cyber tip line. Now, you're probably wondering, why would they go through missing and exploited children for tips? That's because, stated here, the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children will assist the Memphis PD and the ICAC unit in determining the proper jurisdiction and case deconfliction. Now, yesterday, when I posted that story, I said it was awful strange that in her link tree, she said, basically, once you pay your deposit, the exact location will be emailed, which is strange because most licensed cosmetologists and estheticians, their licenses are based on the address. So for her to say, I'll email you the locations makes no sense because your license is based on the address. Your address has to be made public. So it makes me wonder, is she actually licensed, or is she a shop bop where she goes from shop to shop to shop to shop, location to location to location to location to do these waxes? And if that is the truth, then that is crazy because that's illegal. That also means that if she was allowing her child to do all the work, then does that mean that so much is going on in my head? I need to know. Because the conspiracy theories are conspiracying. If you follow me, you know exactly what I'm trying to say. Was her daughter actually trying to learn the business? Or was she exploiting her child to do waxes on perverts? You catch my drift?
Everything is wrong about this. And I hear that a lot of people were even defending this woman's actions, talking about how she's teaching her child a life skill and how, hustle culture and all of that. And I'm like, are you people okay? A 5-year-old. It makes me really wonder how bad my life or financial situation has to be that I have to let my 5-year-old work for 10 hours. For me to be comfortable enough to let them work those long, tiring hours that even I as an adult will feel the pain working that long. I'm going to let my 5-year-old child work that long. And then talking about the kind of work you are putting this girl's face in women's private parts and letting her touch them. And those women are even comfortable with it. And then you see nothing wrong. You have the effrontery to go on the internet and post it and brag about it. You guys, I'm done. I am just pissed off. It is so, I think a lot of parents in this generation are failing their children. And at this point, the child is no longer with her mom, and people are just hoping and praying that she doesn't get put into the system, that there is a family member that she can actually be put under that person's custody. And that is the same prayer I pray for her, because I wouldn't want this child to suffer by being put in a system where she might not really get the best out of life simply because of a mistake and the carelessness of her mother. But parents, we need to do better. These children are innocent. They are basically at our mercy. I'm just imagining the trauma that little girl is. That girl is scarred. As far as I'm concerned, it's a mental scar on that little child. She has no business experiencing that kind of thing at this age. Her innocence should be protected. You guys, please let me know what you think about this. Did you hear about this? Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.